In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can make group X classes, small group or just classic group exercise classes. To do this, simply select the plus button and then fill in the details of the particular service that you want to create. We're going to create a Les Mills class. It's a cardio. It's a 55-minute class. Here you can enter the details of the particular branding for this class, making sure you also put in the maximum number of attendees that you can accommodate on this class. So it's an RPM class, so if you've got 20 bikes in your class, you need to be able to put that in there specifically. And then scroll down and select the trainer or trainers in the particular location or locations that you want to be able to deliver this particular service. So that's the branding and who can deliver this service. And then on the right hand side, for the independent trainers, just leave the system as it is, but for the clubs or the studios, you're able to configure specifically which members of your team have access to be able to do this, make this booking. The show credits section enables you to configure whether or not this is a premium class or an inclusive class included in your membership. For this one, I'm going to suggest that it's an inclusive class. Here you're able to select your specific cancellation policy for this class. You may well decide, well, actually we'll allow people to cancel because it's a free class up to 30 minutes before the class. This can then tie in with the striked out rules. You're able to then configure if people late cancel X number of times within a particular period of time, you can then block their booking permissions for a specific period. Again, more in that on a different tutorial. The restrict to book in advance gives you the flexibility to choose how far in advance people are able to make a booking for this particular service. We recommend that if you are selecting a 1 week period, this would then be for 6 days and 22 hours. Because otherwise, you imagine if you have an RPM class at 7 o'clock on a Monday morning, if it was 7 days, at 7 o'clock on the Monday as the start of the class was happening, members would be stopping to make their booking for the following week. So by setting it to 6 days and 22 hours, at 9 a.m. on the morning of the Monday, so 2 hours after the start time of the class, the members are able to make booking for the next week. You're also able to configure up to what time people can stop cancelling or making a reservation, so restrict to book prior. You may well decide to leave this blank, as most people do, but if you are configuring a class where you don't want people booking 1 minute before the start time of the class, you can configure that here accordingly. You have the ability to configure age restrictions. Also for group classes, it's advisable if you'd like to have a wait list. You're able to turn this on or off for this particular class. And also if you would like people to remember that they have a booking at a particular time with you, you should select the send reminder email via email. Because this class is not a premium class, you can configure this to select no here, restrict to book only with advanced credits. If it was, then you were able to then say, yes, I'm going to configure this and people need to have a related package that contains a credit for this service. Otherwise, just leave this as blank. The only other thing you need to do is select the select all button and press create. And here you've now created a group fitness class. Now that you've created a particular class, it's very easy for you to be able to then configure and add more classes quickly and efficiently. By doing this, you can simply select the clone functionality, and then all you would need to do then is to make the particular changes to the class title. So I'm going to put this as body 5. I put the branding in. I can configure how many people still, if it's a 55-minute class, etc. All the branding and the colors and all the settings and configurations then are identical to the other group classes that you've already configured. The only thing then you need to do here is add the trainer or trainers to this service. Bulk add, select all, highlights the trainers and press create. And now you have multiple group classes enabled in your system.